Right now, Anime Japan 2025 is occurring, the main event and convention where all the important anime announcements occur, this being release dates, trailers, and everything else you really need to know. Netflix has already revealed the major series coming to the platform this year. The animation studios and producers important to us fighting manga fans have already made their announcements, requiring me to provide an update on the release date and information about the Baki-Dou or Masashi Miyamoto anime arc, Record of Ragnarok Season 3, Kengan Omega's potential anime, and even some other series that have some very interesting news going around, so listen closely. To begin, as many of you know, the official Record of Ragnarok Season 3 trailer has already dropped, revealing that there are some animation studio changes and that Netflix is putting much more focus on the series, highlighting its success previously right at the start of the trailer, for example claiming top 10 in 84 territories and top 1 in 17 territories. It was indeed one of the most watched anime ever released on Netflix, which seemingly has resulted in more resources to put towards the anime, resulting in an updated animation style. Very exciting stuff. But the thing everyone is interested in is of course the release date. So with that, each version of the trailer only claims that it's coming soon, only on Netflix of course. With all this being revealed a few days ago, when it comes to Anime Japan, they actually have their own booth, pretty cool stuff, and I believe the voice actors for the likes of Hugh Wang and Hades are actually there in Japan, goated stuff. However, no new information from official Record of Ragnarok sources has been released, and Netflix in all of their announcements did not include Record of Ragnarok for their 2025 release, meaning it's highly likely we will not be getting it this year. Pretty much confirming something many of us already assumed. The recently released trailer was made during early production and is more so being used to highlight that Season 3 is in the works, telling the world that's the case. Something you could say was confirmed throughout all the additional art provided by official sources. Therefore, think of it as a production confirmation with a release date coming later in the year most likely. Now when it comes to the next Baki anime season, something a lot of us have been waiting for quite some time now, we have some concerning issues to discuss. But before that, consider checking out the official partner of the channel, Gamersubs. You can get a discount using my link and code at the top of the description, alongside free cups when you buy any tub as well. Right now, link below. So the original Baki-Dou anime trailer was released almost a year ago now, one that didn't reveal any actual animation and was placed at the end of the Japanese broadcast for the father-son fight, used as a way to reveal to the world that Baki-Dou is officially confirmed to be in the works. Now when it comes to Anime Japan, the animation studio confirmed to be working on it like all the recent Baki seasons, including the crossover between Kengan and Baki. TMS Entertainment did not reveal anything in regards to that, with all their promotion being about Sakamoto Days, that being part 1 which recently concluded, alongside them announcing part 2 which is coming later in the year. They also have a few other announcements for stuff they're working on or confirmed to be working on, but nothing related to Baki. Likewise for Netflix as well. Similar to Record of Ragnarok, if not even more so, Baki is one of the best performing series on the platform, but no mention or new information has came out during this convention thus far, and based on what's meant to be occurring in the following like 12 hours from the release of today's video, there's nothing in regards to Baki, which naturally is very unfortunate and likely means we'll not be getting the start of Baki-Dou in 2025. I'm still imagining there will be a full all-out trailer sometime this year, but a release date is seeming very unlikely all things considered, likely due to their focus on Sakamoto Days if I'm being honest. Not a bad thing, but the reality of what's going on in my opinion. So I guess we can only hope that more quality and effort is being provided behind the scenes and we're going to get blown away at some point in the future. Additionally, for those of you who aren't aware, the Masashi Miyamoto arc does in fact take place right after the father-son fight, the canon continuation of the story, with there being more than enough content for multiple seasons just in that arc, not even counting Baki-Dou 2018, which is the sumo arc, something that again could have another season, and Baki-Rahen, the current manga which is ongoing, approaching 50 chapters, that realistically could have a season of its own by the time they adapt the previous arcs before this. On top of all that, someone pointed out this comment that the animation studio hearted, mentioning the Retsu Isekai spin-off, perhaps hinting that that will be made into an anime at some point, and if so, they'll go absolutely hard without a doubt, but has to be after the Baki-Dou anime for obvious reasons. If you know, you know, but now it's time to move on. Now let's discuss Kengan Omega, which has even more concerning issues, which is unfortunate. As I've gone over in previous videos, there's been some subtle leaks going around, but still, even after all the announcements from Netflix and other sources, there's no official information about Kengan Omega that includes a release date or even if it's being worked on behind the scenes. We know the animation studio for Kengan Ashura hasn't announced anything major they're working on, so it's likely or possible that Kengan Omega is in production behind the scenes, but when it comes to official sources, real announcements of any kind, we still have absolutely nothing, which is unfortunate, but the truth about what's going on. On top of that, we have now reached 300 chapters when it comes to the Kengan Omega manga, meaning the sequel has surpassed Kengan Ashura when it comes to content available, and if the Ashura manga was adapted into 52 episodes on Netflix, right now they could have enough for at least 60 if I'm being honest if they started Kengan Omega, which is likely multiple seasons, and still to this day we don't have any sign of Kengan Omega slowing down or reaching its end, so who knows how long it will go for. But in regards to some other series, many of you are aware of Tenkaichi. We may be getting a potential anime for that very soon. Listen closely. So this anime and manga news accounts revealed that Tenkaichi is going to have an important announcement on the 21st of April, questioning whether it's an anime adaptation, which does get my hopes up, as to this day I still believe Tenkaichi is the most underrated fighting tournament manga there is currently ongoing right now, with multiple amazing fights. And when it comes to manga content, I think it's safe to say that based on chapter count and fights concluded, they could very well create a season 1. So we can only hope a real announcement actually occurs and a solid animation studio is working on it, something that will indeed allow the series to blow up, which honestly it deserves with the greatness it's provided. Check out some of the other videos I have on the channel for it, or join the Discord to talk more about the series alongside everything else I mentioned in today's video. But to continue, there seems to be many other cool anime coming out in 2025 and beyond, so let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for. Give us a Hajime no Ippo new season, of course, after all these years, and shout out to these mad lads, the absolute legends supporting the channel. That's it guys, peace.